Genesis chapter 34. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. When Ch1, the son of Hamor the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her, and lay with her, and defiled her. And his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel. And Ch1 spake unto his father Hamor, saying, Get me this damsel to wife. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace until they would come. And Hamor, the father of Ch1, went out unto Jacob to commune with him. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it, and the men were grieved, and they were very wroth, because he had wrought folly in Israel, in lying with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done. And Hamor communed with them, saying, The soul of my son Ch1 longeth for your daughter. I pray you give her him to wife, and make your marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you. And you shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get ye possessions therein. And Ch1 said unto her father, and unto her brethren, Let me find grace in your eyes, and what ye shall say unto me I will give. And ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me. But give me the damsel to wife. The sons of Jacob answered Ch1 and Hamor, his father, deceitfully, and said, Because he had defiled Dinah their sister. And they said unto them, We cannot do this thing to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us. But this we will consent unto you, if you will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised. Then we will give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people. But if you will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then we will take our daughters, and we will be gone. And their words pleased Hamor and Ch1, Hamor's son. And the young men deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter, and he was more honorable than all the house of his father. And Hamor and Ch1, his son, came unto the gate of their city, communed with the men of that city, saying, These men are peaceable with us, therefore let them dwell in the land, and trade therein, for the land, behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. Only here then will the men consent unto us, or to dwell with us, to be one people, if every male among us be circumcised, as they are circumcised. Shall not their cattle and their substance, and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us. And unto Hamor and unto Ch1, his son, hearkened all that went out of the gate of his city. And every man was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of his city. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore, that the two sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren, took each man his sword, and came upon the city boldly, and slew all the males. And they slew Hamor and Ch1 his son with the edge of the sword. And took Dinah out of Ch1's house, and went out. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain and the spoils, and spoiled the city, because they had defiled their sister. They took their sheep, and their oxen, and their asses, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field, and all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives took they captive, and spoiled even all that was in the house. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, Ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land, and among the Canaanites and the Perizzites. I being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me and slay me, and I will be destroyed, and my house. And they said, Should he deal with our sister as with a harlot? And that concludes Genesis chapter 34. Simeon and Levi made some trouble for daddy. Quite frankly, they slaughtered all the males of the city. The king, his son, what a great, terrible thing that they did unto the sons of that city. But that's the way people did things in those days, with the sword. With the sword. So, thank you for coming by the ears and reading the word. They didn't take kindly to their sister being defiled by that young man that fell in love with her. And basically raped her. And they took her home with it and made a slave out of her, as it were, to be a wife. But that's just nasty. Some people would think he got what he deserved. But to kill all the men in the city, that's a little bit much. That's a whole lot much, actually. Well, that's my opinion. You're welcome to your own opinion by all means. Please, be your own person. Think what you will of it. It's just a story out of the Bible. But faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. Hopefully there would be something that would bless someone in this reading that would give you faith with God for something. I don't know what. I just know that it's possible. And for that, I rejoice and give you the readings, all of it. So, till we meet again, like, share, comment, subscribe, tuck in and leave prayer requests in the comments if you have a mind to. And by all means, go with God. And may God go with you.